Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Sunless Skies. Where we left off last time, we were in Port Prosper, we turned in a quest, and I'm going to pick up another settler to take on us with our adventuring. A returning Skyfarer is always in the center of attention in East End's pubs. Your tales could inspire listeners to settle at other ports. We have one Sky story to trade for a settler, so we'll do that. A crowd listens to your tales. Your stories of daring escapes and fingernail victories go down almost as well as the whiskey. Ambition dawns in several bloodshot eyes. Some might even follow through on it when sober. We can now give transport to another person. Would you take me to the Leadbeater and Stainrod Nature Reserve? I'd love to see the wilderness from a safe distance, of course. You wipe your hand on your trousers after shaking his disquietingly sweaty hand. Where is that? This is it, isn't it? Leaving the safety of Port Prosper, really going out into the world? Haha, here we go then. Oh dear, we are off. There is a neat deal here today. Oh, where am I going? There we go. They're selling stained glass, which can be quite lucrative. It's very expensive though. I'm tempted to buy a couple. We do have $300. Let's buy 3. We also need to buy some supplies because we are quite low on supplies and fuel. Alright, we're gonna go to New Winchester, see if we can't find any more information on deals to be made up here in the Sunless Skies, and then we're gonna figure out where to go to get this guy dropped off. We also have to turn in some port reports. That's the other thing we need to do still. It's been a while since we've been back to New Winchester, and we didn't turn in our port reports last time because we wanted to get Hybris as well, which we have done. So I hear gunfire. There's a dreadnought doing dreadnought things. There's a tackety ship doing other things, and let's just stay out of the crossfire. Of all things, we do not want to get hit by dreadnought chain gun fire. Especially since their aim sucks. Although there's 2 of them, so we're just going to kind of sit on the periphery of the fight, wait for it to end. They really do suck though at aiming. I could help them out, but I don't really feel like getting shot at. Oh crap, some marauder. It's almost dead. Oh great. Now there's a dreadnought between us and them. Or not really between us, but close enough that it's worrying. Don't shoot me with guns. Okay. The dreadnought's gone. Or the marauder's gone. Let's loot the cargo hold. Solid crate. Might be munitions again. Yep. Oh god, we're gonna get shot. Please don't shoot me. Oh, our bat found something to the south of us. Okay, you've got it. He's dead. You can stop firing now, please. Okay, you're good. Everything's fine, Dreadnought. Power down your weapons. Damn it, I keep hitting the wrong button. I really need to change that. Let's seize its cargo. We got a nameplate and some verdant seeds, actually. Oh, now we're out of room, though. We're at 14 to 12. We're gonna have to drop those seeds, unfortunately. I guess we could have dropped a fuel, but that's a very dangerous proposition considering we only have 1 left. I do want to check out what this question mark is, but I'm also worried that it'll be cargo related. We're going to buy a cargo hold extender when we hit New Winchester, so that we can carry more junk with us. It's pretty important. Lipskin Field. Oh, we found a wreck. That might be worth it. Okay. The wreck gleams with frost. Its windows are dark, its engine silent. Perhaps something of value lies within. Let's mourn the dead. It's proper. Our terror has reduced. A simple ceremony. Doffed caps, a few words, a gloomy silence, but it helps. The only decency in the skies is that which we bring ourselves. Oh god, it's one of those abomination ships that are really fast and terrifying and do tons of damage. We're leaving. We're just gonna go and pretend like we didn't see it. If we plug our ears and shut our eyes and just let ourselves sail through the stars, we can pretend like nothing bad has happened. Like a ship didn't have a tentacle monster jutting from its mouth. Now, another marauder vessel. Oh god, we're gonna get shot. Not quite. Hey, we dodged it. We redlined our engine, but we did kill it. Let's strip the engine for materials. We need to get some hull back. We are a little bit damaged. And we want to make it to New Winchester safely. Besides, we'll encounter 100 million more marauders out here, probably. And we need more cargo space. That's the other big thing we need. I hope someone wants these panes of glass, otherwise we're just going to drop them in our stash. Oh, we found Havenwood, which is a watchtower. Or the bank, sorry, it's not really a stash, it's the bank. How is our terror doing? We're untroubled, 25 still. It goes up slowly over time, because the sky is a terrifying place. We're almost there. We should go drop off our supplies first, and then go drop off our port reports. I'm not sure if they give us fuel. I know that they did in Sunless Sea. Whenever you dropped in port reports, you'd get 1 fuel for every new port report you would bring, or for any port report you brought in, something like that. Or maybe it was just new fuel for every new port report. Can't remember now. I would definitely stick to one of the larger cities, but at the same time I would never want to live in this place, ever. But if I had to, definitely a bigger city. That is Victory Hall, that's where we're going to head to drop off our port reports. We'll see if they give fuel. If they don't, so much the... well, actually I kind of want them to give fuel and supplies. Especially since we have a bit of a journey ahead of us. We gotta find that new station to drop off the settler in. Alright, we have docked safely at New Winchester. Mr. Menagerie is passing through New Winchester. Alright, let's take a look. A tattered poster by the station advertises the services of a Mr. Menagerie, purveyor of fine scouts. An accompanying picture displays a tall cloaked figure, slightly stooped, clutching an array of adorable little beasts close to its long chest. Take a look. We can't purchase anything. That's unfortunate. The cloaked figure looks up as you approach. Its garnet-hued eyes gleam from the darkness of its hood. Scouts, it rasps hopefully, its voice like a cleaver on whetstone. We trade scouts for things and stories. It leans close to you. We're leaving soon. We need 1 more vision of heaven and 2 savage secrets to get a star-smitten bat. But we don't have 25 mirrors to start with. We also don't have 50 or 75 mirrors to get the other ones. Kinda want the intrepid Cavi, but we don't have 50 mirrors, and we also don't have a searing enigma, so we're gonna have to say sorry, buddy. We'll find him again someday, when we have more mirrors. A note from Mr. Menagerie. We can read the note. It tells us where he was headed. We go to the Regent's Obelisk, which you have made into a gaudy amusement. Okay. Don't know where that is. Not important right now. Let's investigate the black box. We can actually try and blow it up, but we only have a very low chance of success. We don't have any villainy, so we can't find someone that can open it. We don't have any savage secrets, so we can't do it that way. We could blow it up, but our chance of success is so low that we probably would not do well with it. So let's just leave it alone. Perhaps not. Alright, let us go to the... where is it? Explore the city. That's what I'm looking for. There's a distress call. An opportunity. Respond to a distress call. A group of concerned Takites are looking for a skyfaring captain to assist them in retrieving a missing friend. Captain, a broad-shouldered Takiti speaks for the group. A friend of ours, there are protests, an acquaintance of ours, has sent a message from Hybris. She needs transport back to New Winchester. He pauses for breath. Would you mind picking her up if you happen to go out that way? She's a filmmaker. Goes by Madame Lumiere. She said she'd never return, so I have to assume she's taken ill. It'd be good to make sure she gets back safely. Okay, sure. We can go do that. Why not? A pernickety factor requests a meeting. Okay, let's do it up then. The meeting takes several days to arrange. She rejects the round table as a venue and all the cafes in the upper district, even that nice tea room under the bridges. Eventually, you agree upon the parlor at Company House, which is open to visitors on a Sunday. The pernickety factor requests that you change table 3 times before she's satisfied. I'm looking for several disappeared colonists. I believe their destination was Hybris. I'd be much appreciative if you were to take me there. Okay. Everyone wants to go to Hybris. That's weird. Let's go to the Promise of Days. I wanted to know if they had any prospects. Nepotism? Oh, they don't have any... They don't have any information on that. Let's go to the bazaar and see if we can find anything else. So, literature for Palmier and Plenty wants... That's still the thing in question, so we're not going to do that. We're going to go to the bank. We're going to drop off our... Not... Well, you know what? Our munitions. We'll start with that. And our painted glass. That's not a good bug. Oh. Well, that's bleak. Alright, we're going to undock, redock to save the game. We'll hit main menu and see if we can just read it from there. I'm hoping that returning to the title screen will get rid of that. It does not. Alright. Let's quickly relaunch the game. Hopefully that's not a long-term bug. That's a weird one, though. If you click and drag something and put it on the screen, it just stays there. Kinda weird. And now we play the waiting game while it reloads. Alright, let's do this thing. Alright, looks like it's fixed. That's an odd bug, but okay. At least we're back in New Winchester still. Now I want to buy some things. Mostly just that... Actually, how much is a new cruiser? We lose cargo with the Parseval class cruiser, or courser, and it takes way more gas. The trader's a nice one, though. It gives +3 space. But again, it takes more fuel. I really just want this ship. We should just save up 20 grand to get the Moloch class liner. Anyways, we need to buy a cargo bay. Now we're poor. Okay. So, how much are those painted glasses worth? Actually, if we're just going to sell them here. If we were to sell them here, I should say. 135. We'd make some money off of it, but not a lot. We could sell the munitions if we need to later on. They're worth 60 bucks each. But we're fine for now. We have 268 cash, and we're going to Hybris, so it's not that hard of a journey. We should probably repair our ship. How do I do that? I think you do it at the Stories area, Wolvesley Station. Repair your locomotive. Fully repair our hull. It'll cost us $18. Okay. Done. Now if we open our hold, we can put our... Sweet Jane's Counting House on list and requires 5 crates of munitions in order to enforce. Oh, right. Okay, well, we will bring our munitions with us then. Because we need 2 more. So we can leave it for now. Also, we don't know where Lustrum is at the moment. And we're going to Hybris, so... When we find Lustrum and we find 2 more munitions, we should take them there and get some amazing money out of it. We're all restocked. Our terror is down to 0 because we stopped off in New Winchester, which apparently is just a wonderful place to get your terror level down. We're also halfway up a level. I'm hoping we'll get a bunch of experience for going to Hybris, dropping off this one person, and picking up a filmmaker who apparently just stayed there long term. Not entirely sure why, but I'm sure we'll find out when we get there. We're going a slightly new direction. No, we're not. Not yet. We're going to try this way. Or maybe we shouldn't. We should... Oh yeah, we can go this way, and then up and then down. Okay. Also, it's such a nightmare to get to Hybris because of that giant island here. I don't even know it's there technically yet. We haven't explored all the passages leading to and from there. Trapistozuri. We're gonna just head sort of a northeasterly direction, see if we can't find a smaller shortcut, although it's kind of misty and creepy out here. I may have made a grievous error. Uh-oh, my game is lagging. There we go. I don't know why, sometimes it just hangs for a second. There's another Tackety. They're not technically our enemies yet, so we don't necessarily have to fight them. We've lost a little bit of favor with them, but they're not our enemies just yet. Don't hit my ship, you idiot. Thanks for running into me, jerk. The Van Zessen Waste. We need to get a mining drill one of these days too, for those. Maybe that'll be our next purchase, since we have some more cargo hold space now. There's no way through this island, I think, unless there's a part right down here. Do we want to risk that journey? No, let's just go straight to Hybris. We'll risk it on the way back. Maybe we'll come down here and try that way. The musical score in this game is top-notch though. It always is in the Sunless games, and even in the Submariner expansion. They added some new music there, but I'm not 100% on that one. But they are good at music. Whoever their composer is should do a lot more sort of, not creepy, but sort of epic, ominous music. The music gives you a sense that this is the norm for the people in this world, but something's not right. Oh, turn hard. Right, there's an overhang. Alright, so once we get back to Hybris, grab the filmmaker, drop off this person, and return, right? Hopefully, that's our goal. Hybris I don't think is a place that I would want to live. There are a couple not major cities I wouldn't... Oh great, a marauder. Yeah. Ow. You jerk. Shot me. I just repaired my ship, damn it. Okay, let's loot the hold. We barely took any damage. There's a distressingly odored barrel. No one's keen to get too close. There's an uncanny specimen inside of it. I can't remember if Hybris has fuel. I don't think it does, but we don't need fuel. We are pretty good for fuel right now. These look like spider eggs or like spider eyes on top of some weird thing. There's a Takedi ship that just tentacled at Faith's fall. And we're just gonna kinda pretend that we didn't see that again. La 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 la, you can't see me. Oh my god, I can see me. You can't see me. Please stop. Don't shoot your weird muck at me. Maybe we should go the other way around next time. Hear gunfire. What's shooting at what? What the hell is that thing? I just ran into the wall. Eh. I mean, I'm kind of tempted to see what that thing was, but at the same time, it looked like a space wizard shooting orbs of dark matter at a ship. So, maybe that's out of our pay grade at the moment. A fledgling colony? Okay. Oh, Hybris is deserted. The colonists' houses are dark and there's no sign of a soul about. But there's a bazaar still. Apparently they have fresh hours. Anyways, Hybris. First of all, deserted. Let's search for Madame Lumiere. A filmmaker should be difficult to miss in this hushed, secluded place. Loud curses lead you towards an elderly woman fiddling with an antiquated camera. She sighs and stretches the frame. That'll do, she offers a trembling hand. Lumiere, once a renowned explorer and filmmaker. Now, as you see, a cough rattles through her. You from New Winchester? I'll leave with you. I can pay my way. I'm done here. My lungs won't tolerate much more of this. She smiles wanly. I've got a premiere to plan. Okay, good. We have one. Where is everyone? The pernickety factor is alarmed. This is very disagreeable. I was expecting to find people here. Disappearing like this is extremely rude. You split up and make a quick circuit of the village. You discover tables laid out for dinner, cold tea still in Nance's pot. The notes, in large print, half written for the mayor's council meeting, laid out on his desk. You find the pernickety factor near the station. She holds up a piece of disintegrating mushroom that resembles a crocus. I found this near the town hall. There's a new field of them out in the forest. This is most irregular. Let's keep looking. We got some terror. Our mirror or our veils kind of suck. Let's scavenge the abandoned settlement. We found 3 fuel and 1 supplies. The silence unsettles your crew, but in musty lofts and dank attics, coal scuttles and log stores and pantries, you find enough to burn once the spores have been dusted off, and to eat, with a little luck, to secure a return journey. Okay, good. Fuel and supplies are now... we have lots of it. Let's explore the colony. We succeeded, surprisingly. Gardening seems to have become particularly popular lately. Wheelbarrows have been cobbled together from cast-offs from the carpenter's workshop. Well, fungus, like crocuses, dot the green. Meanwhile, food rots in Brennan's larders, and the carpentry on the town hall is infected with creeping mushrooms. All recent work aside from gardening appears to have been abandoned altogether. The pernickety factor coughs away spores. There's a superior researcher on Leadbeater and Stainrod Nature Reserve who might be able to tell us more about these wretched mushrooms. Vivid violet spores drift by on the breeze. So we have to go to Leadbeater and Stainrod Nature Reserve. Where is that? We're going to wander Hybris to see what's going on here. You wade through the boggy marshes around Hybris, disturbed only by the occasional drone of a bee. Smoke still pours from the station master's chimney, but he's not inclined to leave. You spot old footprints heading towards the fungal forest, but nothing more. I guess that's it. There is still the bazaar, but we are not going to buy ours, I don't think. We're good. Alright, let's R&R a little. The crew requests a little R&R. They follow you out into what passes for a meadow between livid mushrooms and oozing polyps. The silence of the place hangs heavily on you. Some of the crew attempt to break it with a ballad, of the promised days. We could try to get some bronzewood, or we can get some mushrooms. I'll try for bronzewood. We succeeded! We had a 50-50 chance, so most of the bronzewood splinters are rotten and unusable, and the tree is too sturdy to topple without more equipment. Fortunately, searching uncovers a piece that is polished and pristine. The crew carries it back to the engine, leaving the scraps behind. Nice. Alright, we are leaving now because this place is creepy. It is abandoned completely. We have lots of fuel now though. Oops, I didn't mean to hit R. My bad game, yes I know. I didn't mean to redock. We're gonna try and go the long way around because that creepy tentacle spaceship is up north and I don't really want to deal with it at the moment. So the town is abandoned and it's covered in mushroom spores. Reminds me of a Stellaris event that you can get. Oh, great! What is that thing? It's a scribe spinster. I'm gonna hit the wall. I'm not sure what a scribe spinster does, but we're just gonna go ahead and skirt past it. Anyways, as I was saying, there's a Stellaris event where you can colonize a planet, and it has the weird fungal, I think it's fungal spores, or some sort of plant spores on it anyways, and it gives you a sense of euphoria for a long time, and then eventually your people turn into plant people if you don't pay attention, or they can turn into plant people if you don't pay attention. There's like a bloom. It's very Alpha Centauri in that there is the present danger of sentient hive mind plant life consuming your colony, basically, or semi-sentient at the very least. So yeah, kind of neat. There are some parallels to be drawn there. I'm really hoping that we can turn a left, right, up ahead. Looks like there is a way around this stupid area. Oh, marauder ship. We can kill marauders, I don't care about that. They're not as creepy as the weird. Just stay there. We pinned him against the wall and just hammered him to death. We can repair or loot. We'll loot. We're pretty good for health at the moment, and we're headed right back home. We got one salon stewed gossip. And let's just reverse. Look at that peeling out. I would kill for a better ship. But maybe... oh, a change of heart. The settler emerges from his cabin, his suitcase clutched in his hands. I've had time to think. I have to admit it, I can't do it. I don't want to go, but it's so warm here. Everyone's so kind to my... no. Think about it. He's going back to his cabin where it's safe. I want to deliver him. I don't need him for crew. We got 8 out of 10 crew. We're good. Chances Gloom. 57 experience gained. I don't know where Leadbeater is, though. I think it might be down... well, we haven't explored any of the south or southwestern reaches yet, so let's head down there next. An alliance of marauders have made their home here amidst the bones of failed settlements. Let's just send out our bat and see what there is around. There's some gems. So this is a marauder home. This place has definitely seen better days, and there's a marauder there, of course. You're gonna miss. You're gonna not miss because you can't. You're not firing. There you are. Hey, there's some detritus there too. All right, let's loot the hold. We can probably just sell some of these things. Another uncanny specimen. I was kind of hoping for more munitions, actually. I really want some more of those so I can complete that quest. Hey, we got some hull back from it. Perfect. Glad we didn't... does that... whatever it is have a turret on it? It totally does. Look at that. There's a gun turret on there. It's like a marauder base of some sort. Just gonna quickly wander through here and explore this. We got some sort of tea thing. Uh-oh. Ah, we took a shot. I can't see what's going on. There's a stupid thing in the way. Loot the hold. Jewelry. We got another salon stewed gossip. There's another marauder ship, though. Oh, we're gonna take a shot. Unless we can move faster. We can, kind of. We're getting pretty good at combat. That shotgun thing. Oh god, it just spawned right on us. Star Maddened Explorer. We need to just stay on his back slash... Great. Oh god, we're gonna get shot. We did get hit, but... Alright. The crew of this weathered engine has been driven mad by the winds and stars and things that haunt the sky. We can scavenge for parts, or we can find a sky tale or tale of terror. Let's find out. We failed, but that's okay. I wonder what it is. We got a tale of terror and 5 terror. The smell of turpentine hangs in the air. Fresh paint drips from the ceiling, as does a stoker, suspended with ropes. The bedsheets have been painted with amateurish portraits of the dead stoker. In the first few, he's alive. In the later ones, he is not. Well, interesting. Let's just... Ooh, we can recover weaponry. Nice. You approach the buckled wreckage, poised to plunder the plunderers. Behind you, someone is humming a song of victory. Taking the guns. We've reclaimed one marauder mangonel. Your crew returned in one piece and bearing the spoils of victory. It was a right devil to remove, Captain, says the lead engineer. Hope you make good use of it. The marauder cannon launches a chunk of jagged, superheated rock via a brutal basic mechanism. Simple, ruthless, effective. How effective, though? Is it better than our gun? Ours does 10 damage and has a range of 750. Theirs does 25, so more damage, same range, same heat, nope, a little more heat, but better. Oh, we can't change equipment unless we're docked. Alright, we're heading off. We're actually a little north of New Winchester at the moment. We should probably loop around here. The Battle of Culverston, there's a lot of debris there. A lot of engines met their demise there. We did a pretty good job clearing out marauders, though. We're almost up a level. I'd say we're about 5/6 of the way there. And we're just going to head this way. And I'm going to quickly type in my work laptop password, because it has gone to sleep mode while we have played our game. And we are not quite at New Winchester, though, so this video will be... I find that with the Sunless games, it's harder to determine like a good end point for the video, because you want to finish sort of the main thing that you were doing in that video. In this case, it was going to Hybris, grabbing the filmmaker and bringing her home. But at the same time, you can't make them too long. And it does take quite a long time to journey across the sky. I am really loving this game so far, though. It's already gotten that creepy vibe that I love. It's sort of like a bleak uncertainty as to what's going to happen next. Makes for an interesting game, for sure. And while I don't love traveling endlessly across the sky, because some of these distances are quite far, it gives a sense of scale and how removed things are from each other, because we've been flying for just a couple minutes, obviously, but I'm guessing in-game of a minute's probably about an hour, or possibly even more. But there's no day or night, it sort of just is. And this place doesn't have a sun anymore, as you may recall from the lore earlier. It lost its... oh no, it destroyed its sun. And we're closing in on port. We could probably sell some of the junk we got. I gotta watch the actuation points on these keys. If I just rest my finger on this A key, it just starts to turn. It's a very low actuation point. Alright, we have arrived in New Winchester again. Back home. Okay, first of all, let's... oh, There's recent news. A downed locomotive on Hybris. A Taki's engine's gone down in the fungal jungle of Hybris, being a remote, mysterious colony on the very edge of the reach. The town crier pauses for breath and enters an alarming coughing fit, having inhaled a lungful of smog. An enterprising stovepipe claps him sharply on the back. Thanks, he sputters. Are there any brave captains willing to rescue these poor souls from perfidy, and mushrooms and such like? Let's step up to the call. We'll do it. The rescue of a Tackety engine offers opportunities, not necessarily just for the Tacketies. Cheers go up among the crowd as you step forward. God bless you, Captain, the crier says, his eyes awash with tears, though that could just be the smog. New Winchester needs more of such stock. Where are now the heroes of the blockade? He hands you the report, which reveals the engine was last seen headed to Hybris. Keep losing our sky stories for this stuff. Anyways, we need to drop off this person. Drop off Madame Lumiere. She gives you a brisk handshake as she departs your locomotive. Better accommodation than I'm used to. Now I have a premiere to plan. You're invited, of course. It'll be next week, assuming you haven't keeled over. She bustles off into the smog of New Winchester. Your quartermaster complains that it's going to take weeks to get the spores out of her birth. Not breath. Alright, we got 100 sovereigns for that. And we are going to be going to a premiere, apparently. We can repair our locomotive, which probably is a good idea, in all honesty. Fully repair our hull. And let's go to the shop station. Let's sell some things, because we need a little bit of money. And we have some extra junk to sell. Apparently nothing that they want, though. We have one crate of... Oh yeah, we have some nostalgic crockery we can sell. We're going to keep the dried tea. It's important for Port Avon. Or Avon. We'll sell the bronze wood, too. There. 200 bucks. Now we're at 559. We do still have a bunch of stuff in the bank, which apparently we can sell from. So if we really need money, we can do that. But I'm going to put this munition in the bank, too. We need one more munition. Maybe we should just bring them with us, because we're headed down... We're headed to, I guess, not really down, because we don't know where exactly it is. Leadbeater and stain rod, that's where we're headed. But where is it? Just trying to figure out where the thing is. Oh, there it is. Explosives for Lustrum. I don't know where that is, but maybe we'll find it on our way. We should just bring it with us. We need one more, obviously, but we're fine for now. We are going to use the mangonel, and we'll sell the other gun that we have. But we're keeping our shotgun on for sure, because it's too good not to. But now we can sell that other gun. No, we sell at the end. No, engineering shop. There we go. That's where we sell it. 50 bucks. It's not very worthwhile, but oh well. We should buy a mining array. I wonder where it goes. Like what slot it goes in. Oh well, we'll find out, I guess. It's expensive, but we do have some money, so it takes our cargo spot. I figured as much, which is a little bit stupid. Okay, we'll just swap them out when we need to, I guess. We'll just do a mining trip one day and just go mine all the things, but for now, we should leave it in the bank. Be in between videos, I'll go do some mining. Anyways, we're way over time. Let's call it here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time. Take care.